Altamont Indians, the 2 seed, and the Dieterich Moving Maroons, the 3 seed. 33 wins between these two teams this year. And better yet, only 9 losses between these two teams. So this should be some fun. Dieterich and Altamont, of course, Altamont the 2 seed, Dieterich the 3 seed, so there's one thing to consider. Altamont's playing on their home floor. That's another thing to consider. Dieterich plays really well in this gym, so there's another thing to consider. It's going to be a fun one. So glad you've joined us. I'm Greg Sapp, Matt Robinson alongside Wayne Moran and Austin Moran, our executive producer, taking care of things, and of course Caleb Moody, the director, back at the studio. So it's a big team taking care of this 85th annual National Trail Conference Tournament. A minute ago, in case you missed it, a win for South Central. They beat Windsor's 2 Straws, and so that moves South Central into the Consolation Championship at 1 o'clock tomorrow against North Clay. Meanwhile, St. Elmo Brownstown and Windsor's 2 Straws will tangle tomorrow morning at 11:30. So that's all done. And by the way, I should give you the final score in that game. 37-27. Low-scoring contest, you bet. But South Central says we got just enough points to win the ball game. So we got everything set on the bracket except 2 spots. The 3rd place game and the championship game. Winner plays St. Anthony tomorrow night at 7:30 for the title. And the loser of this ball game will play in the Neoga for 3rd place at about 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. We'll have 3 games in the daytime and 1 in the dark to wrap up the 85th annual National Trail Conference Tournament. Let's take a break. We'll be back with the starting lineups for this one in 90 seconds on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Brown's Drugstore at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located south Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Your home for the 85th annual NTC tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
Back at Altamont Community High School, I do want to mention quickly our officials. We have gone up the road to Montgomery County for officials tonight, and I talked to Denny Held from Palmer, Illinois, the cradle of officials, as I term it, and good to have these gentlemen down here this way for this one tonight. As far as the starters, Matt has information.
Oh, I was just holding the officials sheet list here. So Dan Held, Aaron Lane, and Steve Georgianek.
Those are our officials for this one. And here's a look at the starting lineups. Dieterich, the 3 seed in the tournament. The visitors tonight, Josh Crumwitty's team, 15-6. Bryce Booty gets a start, the 5'10 sophomore with 6 tournament points. Dietrich's only played 1 game in the tournament. Pete Britton, a 5'9 freshman with 6 points. Cole Nieberge, a 6'4 senior with 14 the other night. Colin Hartke, a 6'2 senior with 10 points the other night, but had a bunch of rebounds. And Derek Kuhl had 12 points. He's a 6'3 junior. So those are the starters, and then they need somebody to load it up. Corey Gephardt is your man. He'll be ready to jump off the bench at a moment's notice. Again, they're 15-6 in their first game of the tournament. Dieterich was a winner by a count of 48-35 over South Central on Wednesday night. John Nieberge's Altamont Indians are 18-3. That's really good. And Aiden Yarhouse will lead the gang here. He is now a 1,000-point scorer, so he's got that off his mind. Doesn't have to worry about that now. 5'10 senior had 15 on his way to 1,000 the other night. Caden Earhart's a 6'2 junior. He had 16 points to lead the Indians. Noah Teasley is a 6'1 senior. He had 7 points. Jared Coleman is a 6'3 senior. He had 2. And then old Mr. Take a Charge, Denver Duquitz, 5'10 senior. He had 8 points in the win for the Indians in their first round of action, 64-30 over Windsor's Two Straws in the opener on Wednesday night. So that sets the stage for this one. And I talked to a high school principal here at Altamont, Jerry Kachuk. We talk about many things. He wanted me to make sure I reminded everybody, we talked about this a little bit when the broadcast started tonight, that the cheerleader who was injured the other night for Altamont just before their game is doing great. She's been released from the hospital, doing A1, and so some really good news to get this one started.
Yeah, that's the best news that we could have, as she suffered an injury in the warm-up the other night before the Altamont ball game, and boy, it was a nervous moment, I guess is fair to say. Good to hear she's all right.
Took her to Carl and checked her out, and she got a clean bill of health, so some good news there. I liked it because she texted her coach. Kids do, they text. And texted her coach, said, I'll be back quick as I can. Tip in the air, controlled by Dieterich or by Altamont. Here we go. Good to have you with us here on 97.9 XFM. Winner plays St. Anthony for the title at 7:30 tomorrow night. Altamont loses the handle. Dieterich the steal, going coast to coast. Laying it up and in is Cole Nieberge, and Dieterich takes a 2-0 lead on the turnover. Duquitz with the ball for Altamont. They work it out top. They are known for shooting the three ball here on the west side of the county. Altamont trying to get open, looking down low, but they can't get it to Coleman. So back out top. Teasley with the ball. Gets it away safely to Earhart. There's a three try. No good. Put back by Teasley is good, and we're tied at 2.
Nice job of hitting the glass by Teasley as he was in the right spot.
Dieterich goes to the baseline with the ball. Hartke stops. Gets it out top. Or out on the right side, rather, to Nieberge. Now out front. Pete Britton, the freshman, has the ball. Eventually, he won't be a freshman anymore, but Pete Britton, the freshman, kind of he's got a 4-word name. Down in the corner, Hartke the catch. 24 guarding 24. This will be fun. Earhart's keeping an eye on him. Minute and a half into this one. 2-2 game. Out front, Booty with the ball for Dieterich. They missed him when he was hurt. They've played much better since he's back. Ball knocked loose out of bounds. Altamont cheerleaders with the possession. And that'll be followed by Dieterich players with the possession. Britton will inbound. Lobs it deep. The catch by Hartke. They go underneath. At least catch in the lane by Cool. Shot up and off. Rebound. Dieterich got it. Nieberge grabs it. They go to the corner. Booty for 3. No good. This rebound to Altamont. Tipped by Coleman to Teasley, and here come the Indians. Yarhouse across the half line. Looking underneath. Back out top instead. Coleman with the ball. Now Duquitz tries a 3. No good. Dieterich the rebound. Good positioning by Nieberge, and he's about the only duck in the puddle down there. Gets the rebound for the Maroons. It's still 2-2. Hartke with the ball. Out top. There's a pass down low to Cool. He fell down, but got it back away to Hartke in time without traveling. Bounce pass out to Britton. Britton on the right side of the floor now brings it back out top. Good defense being played by these two teams.
Yep, both in a man-to-man.
2-2 so far. Driving it inside. Nieberge, and he got called for the walk. Tried to get his feet set for a shot and turns it over. First turnover on Dieterich. Winner plays at 7:30 tomorrow. Loser plays at 2:30 tomorrow. When would you rather play? I know when I would. Want the lights on me. Down low. Tough catch by Duquitz. Had a Dieterich guy kind of roll over him. Shot no good. Piece of it grabbed by Dieterich. Nieberge gets the rebound off the missed shot. His shot in the lane no good. And a foul.
And it's going against Dieterich. We'll have to sort it out after Nieberge couldn't connect. A lot of times he's the guy that goes back and commits the foul. And it is Cole's first and the team's first, as you mentioned.
2-2 the score. 5:18 to go in the opening quarter. Getting it down court, Aiden Yarhouse. Old Mr. 1000. Still on the dribble. Now out top. Catch by Coleman. Back to Yarhouse. Nope, excuse me, to Earhart. Caden and Aiden work out there. Spin move down low. Good pass. Got it away to Coleman, but the layup was short, and we had a contact and a foul on Altamont.
Caden Earhart got called for the foul after he made the pass. He ran over the defender, so the charge was whistled. It's the first Altamont foul, and it's their second turnover in the ball game.
And it's still 2-2. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. I think the score will start to move here pretty quickly. Hartke with the ball. To Booty out top. Now to Nieberge. Cole looking for help. Bounce past Pete Britton. He drives it inside. Shot for two. Won't go. Rebound. Dieterich came out to Booty. Now to Britton. And he pulls it out and says, let's try this play. So Booty way out front. Drives. Stops. Can't shoot. Bounce pass out to Britton. He loads it up for three, and he got it. Pete Britton, the freshman, hits a three, and it's 5-2 Dieterich.
Shot like that early on, you never know what that might do for the confidence of a youngster in a big game like this.
About halfway through the first quarter, 5-2 Maroons. Dukwitz with the ball for the Indians. Gets it away safely to Yarhouse. Back out top, spin move in the lane. Got somebody on his back. Oh, he got called for a walk. I thought he got Booty to foul him, but he traveled before he did. So it's third turnover on the Indians. Two changes for Altamont. Noah Klemple comes in, and also into the fray is Jared Ruffner. And they sit down Earhart and Coleman.
Altamont will use 7 players pretty much throughout the ball game. Dieterich will use 6 or 7 as well.
Hartke with the ball for Dieterich. Out top to Cool. Deep three. Got it. Wow. Cool's a big old kid, and he drained that head of the key three, and it's 8-2. So a couple of made threes is giving Dieterich a little space here. Dukwitz on the side, out top. Ruffner thought about pulling the trigger. Instead, it's away to Yarhouse. In the lane, shot for two, and he got it. Aiden's first bucket, and it's 8-4.
Altamont needed a bucket. No surprise, Yarhouse was the one who stepped up and gave it to him.
3:20 to go. Opening quarter. Big crowd here tonight. It's nice to see. Driving in was Booty, and a foul, although he certainly initiated the contact.
But moving alongside of him was Aiden Yarhouse, and they whistle him for the foul. It's his first and the team's second.
John Nieberge, I think, also thinks maybe that Booty initiated the contact. Out of bounds to the Maroons on the common foul. Hartke getting leaned on a lot, and it's stolen. Knocked loose, and Teasley with it, and he lays it up, and he missed it. And the rebound, nobody yet. And still nobody. And finally, it's on the floor, and we eventually have a jump. Now, I know there's only 10 kids out there, but 18 kids touched that ball before we finally got a jump.
Boy, Teasley almost got going too fast on that shot, and he just couldn't. He kind of almost lost it right at the last second going up on the glass. And then, oh, the humanity for what turned out to be a jump ball.
It was a scrum, man. Earhart back in, and they sit down Dukwitz. Altamont does. 8-4 Dieterich. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Britton across the half line. Right side of the floor, now goes baseline, puts a shot up, and he got it. Wow, tough shot. That's why Pete Britton, the freshman, is playing.
Quick move to the baseline, and nobody shut him down.
And a steal. Cool picks the pocket of Ruffner, takes it in, got it. Oh, it rolled off, no good. Put back by Nieberge, he is good, though. So Cole Nieberge with 4. Altamont wants time. 2:35 to go first quarter in our championship semifinal game. It's Dieterich 12, Altamont 4, here on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
Opening quarter, Dieterich's out to a 12-4 lead here on Altamont in this battle to see who will play St. Anthony tomorrow night for the conference tournament championship. Driving it up court, shot for two, good. Aiden Yarhouse, more often than not, the answer for the Indians, and he makes it a 12-6 game. Now Kuhl drives down low for Dieterich, and he got fouled. Another foul on the Indians, but way before shot.
First foul of the ball game on Jared Coleman. It'll be the third on the team, and Dieterich is really looking to push the tempo here early in this contest, and it's really paid off for him.
Britton looking to inbound, and he goes deep with it, and Booty the catch. Booty brings it out top and swings it on the wing now to Britton. And Britton pulls it out. 2:10 to go opening quarter. Lead is still 6 for Dieterich. It was 8. Britton goes cross court. Catch by Hartke now to Booty. Back to Britton. Britton wearing that gold number 12 on his back with these maroon uniforms. Out top to Booty. Left side Hartke. Nieberge down low to Kuhl. Puts it up short. And nice rebound by Jared Coleman for Altamont. He clears it there. Yarhouse, who gets it across the half line to Coleman. Back to Yarhouse. Steps back for a three, and he travels, is the call. He was in position to shoot a 2, tried to step back and get open on a 3, and he got called for steps. That's 5 turnovers now on Altamont. Dukewitz is back for the Indians. They sit down Jared Ruffner. Hey, want to remind you, we've got basketball on KJ Country right now, too. The Effingham Lady Hearts and the Teutopolis Lady Shoes are playing now. That game got started about 7:30, so you can check that out, too. And driving it inside, the ball got knocked loose. Booty took it inside, got a shot blocked, but it'll stay with Dieterich to inbound.
Britton went into the lane, got the ball knocked away, but went to the floor and saved it to a teammate. That was a gorgeous play. But like you said, Yarhouse recovered to swat the shot from Booty out of bounds.
Hartke inbounds. Dieterich in front, 12-6. Minute 18 to go, opening quarter. Tough catch, too high. Even Hartke couldn't go up and get that one. He threw it into the Altamont bench. That's Dietrich's third turnover, so the Indians with an opportunity to get a little closer here with a minute 15 to go in our opening quarter. Getting it across the half line, Aiden Yarhouse leaves it now with Earhart. Earhart stops and gets it away to Dukewitz. Back to Earhart. Earhart ahead of the key, loads it up for 3. No good. Dieterich rebound. Grabbed out of there by Kuhl. He'll get you a few. Gets it away to Booty. Under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Booty across the half line, working on Yarhouse, goes to the baseline, now picks up the dribble. Gets it out to Kuhl. Kuhl with a dribble. Needing help. Closely guarded. Gets it away now to Britton. Britton to the left side, catch by Booty. Drives it into the lane, fell down. Turnover, and there's the official travel call. So now it'll officially go to Altamont. And a change for Altamont. Teasley comes back in. Dietrich's 4th turnover. Klemple sits down. So 12-6, and Altamont with another opportunity to cut into this 6-point deficit. They get it in safely to Yarhouse. He has 4 of Altamont's 6. Walks it across the half line. 19 seconds, counting down the first quarter clock. Still out top, Yarhouse with 13. Booty keeps an eye on Yarhouse. Down to 8. Still out front. Yarhouse goes to the side. Dukewitz steps in for a 2, and it's too strong. Kuhl the rebound for Dieterich. It got knocked loose. Teasley tries a shot at the buzzer, but after the buzzer, I think. 6-point game after 1. Championship semifinal here at the NTC tournament. Dieterich 12, Altamont 6 on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at gecknerbros.net. Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is proud to announce their new outpatient therapy. Evergreen now offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies for their patients. If you need therapy, don't worry. Evergreen's outpatient therapy can help you too. Give Evergreen a call today for a tour.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
The Effingham area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
Caleb Moody tells us the Lady Shoes are out of the gate in style. They lead Effingham 17-5 after the first quarter. You hear that live over on KJ Country at 102.3 and kjcountry.com. I'd listen to one online, one on the radio. You're good to go.
Neither team shot a free throw in that first quarter, but Dieterich was 5 of 12 compared to Altamont 3 of 9. Altamont 0 for 3 from long range. Dieterich 2 of 3, and Dieterich out-rebounded Altamont 7-3. Each team with 5 turnovers in that first quarter.
That's a lot. Altamont has the ball to start the second quarter. Ball got away from Earhart. He picks it back up and got it out top. Teasley with the catch. Dukowitz got caught by the glass there. Driving it inside. They go back out top, try for 3. Earhart in and out, no good. But the rebound, Teasley for Altamont. He's got it in the corner. Out top now, the catch by Yarhouse. He tries a 3, and it's good. So Aiden Yarhouse with 7, and now it's a 3-point game. Dieterich's lead down to 12-9 was 8, now it's 3.
Yarhouse 3 for 3 in the game. The rest of the team 1 of 7.
Britton with the ball underneath. Boy, Harkey got loose, stuck it up and in. Little one man there to beat, and he did. Colin Harkey's first points, and it's 14-9, back to a 5-point Dieterich lead. Here's a 3 put up out front by Noah Teasley for Altamont. So the Indians with back-to-back threes, and it's a 2-point game now, 14-12. Harkey with the ball for Dieterich, working on Earhart. Picks up the dribble now, goes cross court, and the catch by Britton. Dieterich pulls it out. Now Britton thought about penetrating instead to the corner, and Cool for 3, and it's short. And the rebound goes to Altamont, grabbed out of there by Coleman. He gets it away to Dukowitz. Denver picks up the dribble. Can't find anybody open. Now down in the corner, Teasley got loose. He tries another 3, and it's off the mark, and Nieberge the rebound for Dieterich. Not sure that even touched the rim. Britton gets it. And Pete Britton gets it across the half line for the Maroons. Driving inside, Harkey shot up under the rim. Put back, Cool no good. And a foul on the rebound. And it's on Altamont. Be out of bounds, the Maroons on the baseline.
Oh, foul whistled against number 50, Noah Teasley. That's the first on him. 4 team fouls for Altamont, but they spread them around to 4 different players.
Coleman gets a breather. Noah Klimpel's back in for the Indians. 2 minutes into the second quarter, Dieterich in front 14-12. Altamont got a couple of threes down and got them back to this 1-possession deficit. On the side, Britton to Booty. Back to Britton. Open on a 3. Got it. Pete Britton with 8 already. Dieterich's back up 5, 17-12.
He missed his first shot. Has hit 3 in a row since then.
Altamont attacking, down low. Earhart drove, shot no good, but he got fouled. Aiden Earhart to the line to shoot 2.
An interesting matchup with he and Cole Nieberge. Cole Nieberge's usually battling a kid inside along with Derek Cool. Altamont, though, has a lot of perimeter players, and he steps up on Earhart, and that's the second foul called against Cole Nieberge. He has both of Dieterich's personals.
Dieterich leads Altamont 17-12 with 5:41 to go in the second. Earhart makes the foul shot. That's Caden's first point of the game, 17-13. Nieberge down now for Dieterich with that second foul. And Dieterich runs Andrew Leidy in, the sophomore. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here's Earhart's second foul shot, and it's good. So he gets his first 2 points. 3-point game. Dieterich wants to chat. 5:41 to go second quarter. It's 17-14. Altamont. Dieterich with the lead. Back in 30 here on 97.9 XFM.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Quick timeout for Dieterich. They're still ahead, but the lead is 3.
And with Cole Nieberge down with foul trouble, I would imagine that changes things a little bit for this Dieterich ball club. So probably a good idea for Josh Crumweedy to talk about it for a little bit.
Finally got it inbounded in the corner to Hartke. Colin Hartke gets it up court. Braden says go Indians. He's watching out in Denver. Thanks for watching. Got this live online. Here's a runner for 2. A little strong for Britain. Rebound Altamont. Here comes Denver Dukewitz going coast to coast. Laid it up and in. Shot. Denver got it to go, and the Indians are back within 1. It's 17-16. He was flying out of bounds and managed to get the ball up and in.
Well, he grabbed the rebound and just kept working his way to the other end, in and out, and finally got the shot up and down.
So it's 17-16. Dietrich leads down to 1. It was 8. Leidy had to go high for a pass. Now he's tied up in a jump. Possession will stay with Dietrich with 5:02 to go in the second quarter.
Teasley went high to try to intercept the pass. It still made it to Leidy, but Ruffner with a good reaction to get up there and challenge Leidy and force that jump ball.
Aiden for Caden. Yarhouse in for Earhart for Altamont. Dietrich still has the lead, but it's 1. It's 17-16 here with 4:55 to go in the second quarter. Cutter, and they got the ball to Hartke, and then he got it caught on the side, and the rebound Altamont, and they threw it out of bounds. First turnover on the Indians. Altamont brings Derek Booty into the game, the 5'9 junior, and they sit down Jared Ruffner.
I meant to check, and I don't know the relationship, if there is one, between Bryce Booty and Derek Booty. I know that there's some ties to the Dietrich area for the Booties from Altamont, but I didn't check. Meant to do that.
Well, we still got tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bryce Booty for Dietrich got it to Leidy. Dietrich's still ahead. It's a 1-point lead, but they're still ahead 17-16. 4:20 to go. Second quarter. Catch by Booty in the lane, off balance shot, rolled off, no good. Rebound Nieberge. He goes up strong and got it.
That's cool.
No, it's 3-3. Okay. Derek Cool has 5. Dietrich back up 3. It's 19-16. Halfway through the second quarter here at the NTC tournament, and there's a drag of the pivot foot by Yarhouse, and Altamont turns it over. That's 2 on the Indians.
Both teams had calmed down the turnovers until Altamont committed a couple here. Dietrich still hasn't committed a turnover since having 5 in the first quarter, just like Altamont did.
Scoring slowed a little, especially for Dietrich. But Dietrich's got the lead back to 3, and now Britton's double team needs some help. Gets it to Hartke somehow. Now Hartke lost the handle on it, and Poole tried to save it, and he went over and back. So Dietrich gives it back to Altamont.
I'm not sure if Poole actually got a fingertip on that ball while he was messing with Hartke on the side. So I don't know if it would have been an over and back, but it certainly was when Poole grabbed it, and then his momentum took him across the line.
19-16 Dietrich. Here's Teasley for 3. Somebody got a hand on that. That was affected and no good. And Leidy got the rebound for Dietrich. Somebody flashed out there, maybe Cool for Dietrich, and got a piece of that one. Booty with the ball for the Maroons. Spins off a defender, takes it down low. Now he's double teamed, and his pocket got picked. Aiden Yarhouse took it away from him. Dietrich's second or third turnover. Inside Teasley, shot up and good. Noah Teasley has 7. Altamont's back within 1. It's 19-18.
Boy, Yarhouse really created that by driving the lane, drawing the defense, and then making a nice pass.
Hartke across the half line for Dietrich. Drives it down the lane, lost the handle on it, but Leidy's there to catch it, and he got fouled. I think Derek Booty got him.
That would be my guess as well. We always like to double check, and it is whistled against Derek. That'll be his first and the team's 5th.
Nieberge's back for Dietrich. Leidy sits down. Altamont sits down Derek Booty. And
Caden Earhart came back.
19-18. Dietrich still by 1. 3 minutes before halftime. Britton with the ball out top for Dietrich. Swings it over to Booty. The only Booty in the game. Bryce Booty for Dietrich. Down low, baseline. Cool drives it inside. A lot of contact. Shot no good. Put back by Booty is good. Bryce Booty, good positioning, and he got the putback. And the lead's back to 3 for Dietrich at 21-18. Altamont across the half line. Out top, Dukewitz threw it away. Or wrong cut. Earhart went one way and the pass went the other. Altamont turns it over for the third time in the quarter. Ended up in the Dieterich bench. So now the Maroons have a chance to get back up 5 or 6 here with 2.5 to go before halftime. Hartke across midcourt to Nieberge. Picks it up and then skips it down to Hartke. Drives into a double team. Shot's no good. He got fouled. He's going to the line, shoot a pair.
Teasley and Klimple were each there. Somebody came down on the arms of Hartke, and they go with Teasley. So that's Noah's second personal in the ball game, and the team 6.
Hartke has 2 points. Dieterich leads by 3. The foul shot good. And Leidy's back for Dieterich for Nieberge, and Teasley leaves for Altamont with that second foul. And who came in, Matt?
Looked like to me Jared Coleman came in for Altamont.
Yeah,
and
thank you. Second foul shot good. Hartke has 5. Dietrich's back up 5. It's 23-18. 2:15 to go before halftime. Altamont side, Klimple. Out top, Yarhouse for 3 from the wing. No good. Rebound, nobody yet. And it's finally grabbed by Britton for Dieterich. They could go up 7 or 8 this trip. Britton across the half line. They get it on the wing to Cool down low. The catch by Hartke. Big collision, and Hartke ran into the Altamont player. And that's an offensive foul.
Only the third foul on Dieterich, but it's the first on Colin Hartke. And that turnover will give it back to the Indians. It's Dietrich's third.
Hartke turned around and wham! There was a big collision. Altamont, good job of getting defenders set and a turnover on the Maroons. So Altamont can get a little closer here. Under 2 minutes to play before halftime. 23-18 Dieterich. Driving it down low, they go to Coleman, who had a tough time, but he made the catch. Out to Dukwitz, now to Klimple. Back out to Dukwitz, and away to Aiden Yarhouse. Yarhouse way out top to Klimple. Klimple works down the lane, and he trapped. Nope, somebody got him on the way. They say that Hartke reached out and touched him.
So even though Dietrich only committed 4 team fouls, now Colin Hartke has his second to go along with Cole Nieberge's 2. So Coach Crumreedy's got something to think about here with 1:24 to play, but he leaves Hartke out there.
No one to the scorer's table yet. Altamont gets it inbounded. Yarhouse off balance for 2, back of the rim, no good. Cool the rebound for Dieterich. Gets it away to Britton, and Josh Crumweedy, as he went by, said, spread it out. So Britton comes down and puts up a 3. I'm not sure that's what he said. 3's no good, and then we got a foul underneath. And the foul's on the Indians.
Yeah, Klimple got caught behind, and he got called for a push in the back on the rebound attempt. So that'll send Dieterich to the line for a 1-and-1. Britton, yeah, maybe he wanted him to take a little time, but Britton was wide open on the right side for the 3. So it's one of those where if you make it, all right, good deal. And if you don't, maybe a better shot.
Indeed. Dieterich and Altamont each have a kid ready to report. I think Hartke's coming down for who's reporting in. Foul shot good. Colin has 6. He's been good at the line. Dietrich's back up 5, 23-18. Klimple sits down, and Derek Booty's back in for Altamont. 1:06 to go before halftime. Dieterich with the 5-point lead. Hartke's second foul shot. Oh, it rattled out, no good. And Duke with the rebound for Altamont. Gets it away to Yarhouse. So Altamont with a chance to get a little closer with a minute to go before halftime. They got it to Earhart. Out top now to Earhart. They've gone back in the corner and then back out to Caden. 50 seconds left. Earhart, boy, everybody jumped back off him, and they try a 3, and he missed it. And Cool the rebound for Dieterich, and he got fouled.
Yeah, Coleman came up over the back, commits his second personal. Cool grabbed his 6th rebound there after the missed 3, a long 3 from Earhart off the mark. And he hasn't been able to find the range yet from beyond the arc in this one.
Coleman sits down now with that second foul, and Colin Hartke sits down for Dieterich. The gunner, Cody Gephardt, checks in for the Maroons, and
Derek Booty's in for Altamont.
Thought I already had him in.
Well, maybe you did.
Cool makes the first foul shot. I'll double check, though, Matt. He has 6 now as Cool makes the foul shot. Okay. Easier to tell you who's in there, right? Foul shot good. Poole got them both. He has 7. Now the lead's back. Well, that matches the biggest lead Dieterich's had. It's an 8-point lead for the Maroons, 26-18. Yarhouse with it out top to Booty, to Dukewitz. 35 seconds left first half. Altamont drives it inside. Layup, good. Nice move to the hole by Yarhouse. Aiden Yarhouse with 9. Cuts the lead to 6, 26-20.
Well, he's quick, he elevates well, and he's stronger than you think when he's trying to finish inside.
I think Jared Ruffner's back. I think that's who came in for Altamont. I don't think he'd been in for a while. Down to 9, down to 8. Dieterich drives it inside. They tried to go to a teammate, and it's off Poole's hands out of bounds. So now Altamont's going to have a chance to score here with 4 turnovers on Dieterich. And they get up and into the contest, Jack Westendorf, and they sit down Griphart because now they're on defense, and so they want a big kid like Westendorf clogging it inside. 5.8 seconds. See what Altamont can do here. Yarhouse across the half line, head of the key, puts it up over 2, no good, but he got fouled on the shot. Yarhouse going to get to the line to shoot 3 times here with 0.5 seconds left.
And you could clearly see Yarhouse get affected on the arm before he let it go, and then he was able to go ahead and put the shot up as Booty picks up his first and the team's 5th.
So this will give Altamont a chance to get 1 possession down, maybe. He gets 3 here. Yarhouse's first one, no good. 26-20 Dieterich. Yarhouse with 9 already tonight. Working on his second 1,000. Had 15 the other night. This one good. And he has 1 to go. So Yarhouse in double figures already with 10. Makes it 26-21. Again, 0.5 left. So we've effectively ended the first half, barring something pretty miraculous. Shot up and good. So he got 2 out of 3. 11 for Yarhouse, 26-22. And Dieterich inbounded it. And there's your buzzer. So a 4-point game at halftime. Been a fun one so far here, this championship semifinal at the 85th Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont. And at the half, it's Dieterich 26, Altamont 22. Halftime show on the way in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel at 347-9697.
We're back at Altamont Community High School. The Altamont Drumline's doing their thing. At the half, It's Dieterich 26, Altamont 22. Winner plays St. Anthony tomorrow night at 7:30 for the tournament championship. Loser will play Neoga at 2:30 tomorrow, or thereabouts, for third place. By the way, the schedule tomorrow at 11:30, it'll be St. Elmo Brownstown and Windsor's Two Straws in the 7th place game. Consolation Championships at 1. That'll be North Clay and South Central, the geographical game. And then the third place game will be at 2:30, Neoga and the loser of this one. And the championships at 7:30 tomorrow night, St. Anthony and the winner of this one. So that's the lineup for tomorrow. We'll have them all for you here on 97.9 XFM. It was 12-6, Dieterich after the first quarter. Altamont came back and outscored the Maroons 16-14 in the second quarter. And Dieterich leads Altamont 26-22. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to let Matt run down the scoring here because we have a discrepancy, because I have Dieterich with 27 points. Matt did, and then he changed to 26 to match the scoreboard. So what you got?
Well, we can run through it here as Altamont was 8 of 20 from the field.
Okay.
At 40%, 4 of 5 at the free throw line for 80%, and 2 of 10 for 20% there. Dieterich 10 of 25 from the field at 40%. They were also 4 of 5 at the line for 80%, and 3 of 6 from beyond the arc at 50%. Never had an entire half wrap up with even numbered stats like that before. Turnovers, Altamont with 8. I had Dieterich actually end up with 9, but Dieterich out-rebounded Altamont by a total of 16-9. So they really hit the glass hard in that first half. Individually, Dieterich is balanced scoring. Derek Kuhl, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. He has 7 points and 6 rebounds. Colin Hartke, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line with 6 points. Pete Britton, 3 of 6 from the field. He has 7 points and a rebound. Cole Niebrugge, 2 for 4 with 4 points and 5 rebounds. Bryce Booty, 1 for 4 with 2 points and 2 rebounds. For Altamont, Aiden Yarhouse leads all scorers with 11. He's 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line. Caden Earhart, 0 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line for 2 points. Noah Teasley, 3 of 6 from the field. He has 7 points and 4 rebounds. Jared Coleman hasn't tried a shot, but he grabbed 3 rebounds. And Denver Dukewood's 1 for 4 with 2 points and 2 boards. So that's your scoring here at half as Dieterich leads 26-22.
All right, thank you, Matt. Let's take a break, Caleb, and then we'll be back to check on any scores. More to come in 90 seconds here on 97.9 XFM.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
All right, we're back at Altamont at the National Trail Conference Tournament at the half. Dieterich leads Altamont 26-22. We'll go back to Caleb now. And Caleb, why don't you give us a rundown on the scores you have available?
All right, currently in boys basketball action, it is Mount Zion leading Effingham at the half, 30-25. At the Little Illini Conference Tournament there at Paris, it is Newton victorious over Lawrenceville, 53-51 there in the Consolation Championship. And then for the third place, it was Marshall over Robinson, 69-57. Then going to Arcola for the Lincoln Prairie Conference Tournament. Tri-County gets the win over Cerro Gordo B Mint, 69-43. And then currently going on there at the Little Illini Conference Tournament, it is the KZ Westfield Warriors leading the Richland County Tigers, 13-11. And then at girls basketball, actually going on our sister station there at KJ Country at 102.3. It is currently T-Topless leading Effingham, 27-14. And that's your scores, gentlemen.
All right. Thank you, Caleb. Here it's 26-22, Dieterich in front of Altamont by 4. We're double checking on who has how many points. That's what Matt's been doing some research on.
Well, what we've kind of come up with is we think that they've put a point on the wrong side of the scoreboard that keeps track of the individual scores. Caden Earhart is 2 for 2 at the free throw line. They've got him listed with 1 point up there, but he should have 2. Meanwhile, fellow number 24, Colin Hartke, they have him with 6 points. I only had him with 5, and so I believe that's where the discrepancy lies. So the scoreboard doesn't really matter that shows that up there. But when you do that, I think it makes things add up a little bit better, and it makes more sense with the stats that I kept. Not that I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but that's where I see things here.
So the score is 26-22, and both teams are back from the locker room. Again, we have T-Town and Effingham's girls live right now on KJ Country at 102.3. Dustin White and Millie Lang taking care of that one, and Gail Warner helping with the engineering on that one, and C.J. Schmitz there videotaping that game. Of course, we've got Wayne and Austin and Matt and me here, so we're utilizing just about everybody available tonight, and thanks to everybody for their considerable help.
You kind of mentioned something. You ask and you shall receive. Got a message from Scarlett Dukewood. Said she asked the Booties, and the Booties that are on the court, their grandfathers were second cousins. So there's some distant relationship there, nothing too direct.
There you go. All right. Thanks, folks. Getting ready for the second half of this one. Dieterich by 4, 26-22. It was 12-6 Dieterich after the first quarter. Altamont outscored the Maroons 16-14 in the second quarter. That's why the Maroons are up by 4 here as we start the second half. Altamont gets the ball start the third quarter. Caden Earhart with it. Over to Aiden Yarhouse. Deep 3. A little short. Rebound Cole Nieberge for Dieterich. So that's how the second half starts. Britton says, come here and get this, Bryce Booty. So he did. He gets it across the half line. Guarded by Yarhouse. Slowed down then. Accelerated to the basket. The ball got knocked away out of bounds. It'll go back to Dieterich to inbound on the baseline.
Pretty nice move by Booty, but a nice recovery by Yarhouse to knock it away at the last second.
Cole Nieberg, he'll inbound here for Dieterich. Gets it away safely. Hartke drives it inside, stuck it up short. Put back by Hartke is good, though. So they'd faked they were going out. Instead, they came in. Hartke left the first one short, but got the putback. And now Dietrich's up 6 by a count of 28-22. Out front, Altamont. Denver Dukewitz now drives down low. Got it nicely inside, but an offensive foul. After Dukewitz got the pass away to Jared Coleman, he fouled a Dieterich kid and a turnover on the Indians.
Yeah, I couldn't see who took it on the other end of the court through all the congestion, but a nice play to step up and draw the charge. Of course, Altamont's first turnover here of the second half and prevent what would have been an easy layup opportunity.
And Dieterich now with a chance to get back up by 8 or 9. Booty with the ball, picked up the dribble, gets it down low to Hartke, spin move, shot over 2, short, rebound Poole, goes up and no good, and this rebound Cole Nieberge, and he got it knocked loose, and another Altamont foul. Teasley, and that's danger zone just into the second half for him.
Yeah, that's his third, so quickly Noah Klimple comes off the bench. He'll have to wait, though, because Cole Nieberge is going to be shooting a couple here as, again, Dieterich continues to dominate the glass, and that's been a big part of this game.
Nieberge with 4 points. Taking his time, puts the first one up, and he got it. That extends the lead for Dieterich to 7, 29-22. Down goes Teasley now with the third foul, and Noah Klimple checks in, as Matt said. So the lead's back to 7. Altamont's had it down to 1, but they've never been able to get ahead. That foul shot good. Nieberge with 6, leads 8 now. This matches the biggest lead Dieterich's had. It's 30-22. Driving it down low is Yarhouse. Gets it away now to Coleman. Out to Klimple. He goes left side, goes the baseline. Got it nicely to Coleman, who sticks it up and in. Jared Coleman's first bucket and an assist for Klimple on a nice feed. And the Indians back within 6 here. Britton loads up for 2 for Dieterich, and he got the bounce. Britton in double figures with 10 if my adenoids are working correctly. And there's an 8-point lead again for Dieterich. Out top, head of the key 3 for Altamont. No good by Yarhouse. And Britton the rebound for Dieterich. And they could go up double digits this trip. We're just 2 minutes into the third quarter, but Matt and I talk an awful lot about how important the third quarter can be, first few minutes especially. Down low, passes short and stolen. Good work by Dukewitz and Coleman to knock it away for Altamont. First Dieterich turnover. Yarhouse out top with it. Drives through 3 people. Got his pocket pick. Gets it back, and now it's stolen again. Going to the hole, Colin Hartke, and he got fouled by Klimple. And Hartke to the foul line. Boy, they're getting a lot of trips at the line because of all these Altamont fouls.
Yeah, Altamont prevented an easy layup there with a personal, and Klimple give it up to prevent the easy 2, but like you said, another turnover leading to a fast break opportunity, and Dieterich has shown that they are more than willing to push the tempo tonight.
They are the moving Maroons.
Yeah.
Colin Hartke was 7. Foul shot, no good. Gets one more. It was a shooting foul. Big crowd here tonight. It'll be bigger tomorrow night. Man. St. Anthony and somebody. 7:30 tomorrow night for the title. Hartke's foul shot, good. So a miss and a make. Colin Hartke with 8. There's a 9-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the game for Dieterich, 33-24. Yarhouse with the ball out top for Altamont. They get it to Coleman and now to Earhart. He's trying to penetrate. Now he takes it down and kicks it to the corner, and Klimple hits the 3. Noah Klimple buries the corner 3. That gets the Indians back within 6. And now Britton for 3 for Dieterich, and he hits. So that's the answer for that. Britton with 13. Dieterich back up by 9. Down low, Yarhouse kicks it to the corner. Klimple for 3 more. This one short. Rebound taken by Yarhouse, and over the back is somebody for Dieterich.
Yeah, good job of getting inside position by Aiden Yarhouse, and I believe Booty was the one who hit him from behind. It's Bryce Booty's second foul, first on Dieterich this half.
One Booty deserves another. Derek Booty's back in for Altamont as they sit down Earhart. Altamont looking to get it inbounded on the baseline, and Booty will do it. Get it in out top to on the wing to Yarhouse. Now he brings it out front. 36-27. Dieterich with a 9-point lead. Altamont, a lot of contact. No harm done, though. Yarhouse with it in the corner out to Klimple. Klimple now puts it on the floor. Stops. Baseline. Dukewitz. Back out to Klimple. That's the Dieterich fans applauding their team's defense. Going to the hole. Yarhouse shot up no good, and he got fouled. Aiden Yarhouse going line to shoot a pair here.
Well, it's interesting. He made a move, and the defender just kind of left him all of a sudden, and then another one had to try to pick him up. And in that exchange, Poole picked up the foul. It's Derek's first and the team's second.
Aiden Yarhouse with 11. Foul shot up and good. He has a dozen. Caden Earhart, I wonder if he's sick. They've been pulling him some and kind of helping him along. I wonder if he's not feeling well. Heaven knows there's enough of it going around. Second foul shot, good. Yarhouse got them both. He has 13, and it makes it a 7-point game, 36-29. Coleman sits down for Altamont, and Jared Ruffner's back in. So 36-29. Dieterich, and they go home run pass, and Poole can't get there, and they throw it away.
Yeah, Altamont went with a full court man-to-man, and they had Poole open, but like you said, it's easier said than done to make that long court pass and make connections. I don't know if anybody touched the ball, so should it be out of bounds to Altamont under their basket?
Officials are talking about it.
I don't believe anybody touched it unless Poole maybe got a fingertip on it.
So they're still talking. The one official is pretty sure that it ought to go back and be inbounded at the same point, but no, the other official down here says somebody did touch it. So Altamont will inbound on the far side of the floor. And they get it inbounded. Second turnover on Dieterich on that baseball pass. 36-29. Dieterich by 7. Klemple with it out top. In the corner to Yarhouse. Back to Klemple. Back to Yarhouse. We're halfway through the third quarter. Yarhouse tried to drive in, no room, so out top, Ruffner the catch. Back to Yarhouse. Yarhouse out in the Indian logo. Now he's to the head of the key, goes to the right side, leaves it out top to Ruffner, and now away to Booty, and a runner down the lane, knocked away by Hartke. And the rebound grabbed by Nieberge for the Maroons. To Booty, into the lane. Nieberge can't shoot. Off to Britton. Drives it inside, out front again to Nieberge. Baseline, Cool, 2, no good. Rebound, Altamont. Grabbed by Duquitz. Denver wants to run. Gets it away, out to Yarhouse for 3, and he got it. Aiden Yarhouse with 16. Altamont's back within 4. It's 36-32. My goodness, how the momentum changes in this one. Timeout Dieterich after they get it across the timeline. Back in a minute. 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Dieterich 36, Altamont 32 on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
.322 to go in the third quarter. Dieterich in front of Altamont here in this championship semifinal game, 36-32. Dieterich gets the ball inbounded after the timeout. They got it to half court and then called the timeout. Booty with the ball down in the corner to Britton. Altamont's been as close as one, but they've never been able to get in front. Right now it's a 4-point game. Dieterich with a lead in the ball. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Down in the corner, Booty for 3, no good. Rebound, Altamont. Grabbed out of there by Yarhouse. Aiden gets it across the half line. Still on the dribble. Working it out front. Now thought about penetrating, stops, and goes over on the side to Booty. There was no shot there, so he wisely got it away. Back to Yarhouse in the lane. The defender fell down, but the shot's no good. Yarhouse got the rebound and a jump, and the alternate possession will give it to Dieterich.
A lot of traffic down there. Yarhouse got the board, but then was immediately surrounded by Maroons. And so the jump ball results, and now we see a substitution for the Indians.
Yeah, Klemple sat down, and Denver Duquitz is back. So Dieterich with the ball back with 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Dieterich got out of the gate early, and they've led throughout the contest. Booty side shot for 2 is no good for Nieberge, and Altamont Yarhouse gets the rebound. Aiden across the half line, left side of the floor, stops, got it out top. Duquitz the catch, spin move in the lane, got the defender out of the way, puts it up, no good. Put back is good though. Nice shot by Jared Ruffner. That gets Altamont within 2 again at 36-34.
Altamont doing a much better job on the rebounds in this quarter than they did in the first half.
Booty for Dieterich got a little top-heavy. He gets called for the travel. So Altamont can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3 on the third turnover by the Maroons. And Altamont sits Booty down, and they bring Ruffner back in. Or, excuse me, not Ruffner, but Coleman back in. 36-34 Dieterich. Minute 56 to go in the third. Winner plays St. Anthony for the championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Loser plays Neoga for third place at 2:30 tomorrow. Ruffner showed 3, gets it to Earhart, who's back in the game. Shot up and good. Was flying out of bounds and managed to get enough on the shot to get it to go, and we are tied at 36.
And all of that with his offhand to the left side.
So Altamont was down 9. They've come back to tie the game, 36-36, with a minute 20 to go in the third quarter. Still a long way to go in this one. Britton with the ball out top, gets it away to Hartke. Hartke puts it on the floor, picks it up. Britton to the rescue, got out there to receive the pass. He goes to the baseline, out safely to Nieberge. Now to Britton, or excuse me, to Booty, pardon me. Booty spin move, and away to Hartke. And it's knocked loose, regained by Dieterich, and then they lost it out of bounds, and the call is that Altamont shoved Booty out of bounds. So a foul on the Indians. And Bryce Booty checking the parts as he gets up off the floor here for Dieterich.
Altamont fans don't like the call because Booty was out of control when contact was made. The contact was definitely made, and the call is whistled against Denver Dukewoods. It's his second and the team's fourth.
Booty's going to need a minute, so he checks out, and Corey Gephardt's back in for Dieterich. Altamont sits Jared Ruffner down, and they bring Klemple back in. Dieterich and Altamont tied at 36, under a minute to go, third quarter. Nieberge out to Gephardt, back to Nieberge. Britton drives, shot up, and good, and he drew the foul. Britton's a freshman. I hadn't mentioned that lately, but boy, he doesn't play like a freshman. He's got 15 now. And that puts Dieterich back in front, 38-36.
Made a quick move and finished strong at the hoop, absorbing the foul. That foul is whistled against Noah Klemple, and he has his third now in the ball game. Altamont's fifth this half.
Foul shot off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by Jared Pullman for Altamont. So Dieterich by 2, Altamont with the ball, and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, and Yarhouse runs to the basket. Shot won't go, and the rebound taken down by Hartke for Dieterich. So Dieterich with 30 seconds left here in the third quarter, a chance to extend this 2-point lead. Hartke near the baseline. Now he's trapped by Klemple, and he got it away safely out front to Nieberge, and now to Britton. 15 seconds left. Counting down the third quarter clock. Dieterich with the ball and a 2-point lead. Britton getting instructions from Coach Crumweedy. Down to 6, down to 5. Britton down the lane, shot over 2, good. Britton with 17. Altamont throws it down court at the buzzer. He's a freshman. I keep saying that, maybe because I don't believe it hardly. 17 for Pete Britton. Dieterich by 4 as we go to the fourth quarter here at Altamont at the NTC tournament. It's Dieterich 40, Altamont 36 on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Local, secure, enduring, and more convenient than ever, Washington Savings Bank is located in Effingham, Mattoon, and anywhere you are with their 24/7 virtual branch. Member FDIC.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at GecknerBros.net.
Ready for the fourth quarter of our championship semifinal game. It's Dieterich 40, Altamont 36. How'd the numbers add up?
Altamont 5 of 12 from the field. Dieterich 5 of 11. Altamont 2 of 2 at the line. Dieterich 3 of 5. Altamont just 2 turnovers. Dieterich only had 3. Dieterich out-rebounded Altamont 7-6. Altamont was 2 of 5 from three-point range. Dieterich 1 of 2.
Pretty even, just like the scoreboard. Dietrich by 4. Altamont got back to tie. Here's a deep three, good by Caden Earhart. No doubt about whether that was a three. And it's a 1-point game. 40-39 Dietrich. Earhart was 7. Booty across the half line for Dietrich. He's back in the game to start the fourth quarter. Now to Nieberge. Hartke comes out top for the catch. Goes down low, spin move in the lane. Got it stripped and stolen by Earhart. Here comes Altamont. Earhart drives, shot up and good. A nice job avoiding contact, too. 9 for Earhart. Altamont leads 41-40. And John Nieberge getting that Indian Council fired up down there. The tribal council's going nuts. So 41-40 Altamont, a minute into the fourth quarter. Cool with the ball for Dietrich. Out to Nieberge. Off to Booty. Booty on the dribble. Side. Cool. Been kind of quiet lately. Drives it inside. Lost it. Stolen away by Teasley for Altamont. So they've driven it inside twice and lost it. Shot up and good. Yarhouse with 18. Altamont by 3, 43-40. Dietrich yet to score in the quarter. Nieberge with it on the side. Gives it to Booty. Wing to Cool, and the ball's kicked by Teasley as they tried to go inside.
Altamont's taken advantage of the 2 turnovers from Dietrich and driven to the basket on him a couple of times after that made 3. So Altamont's had 3 shot attempts this quarter. Dietrich yet to try one.
Hartke looks to get it inbounded here for the Maroons, and the pass is wide, but Booty corralled, and he gets it knocked loose. Yarhouse going to the hole, feeds the Klimple, but it went out of bounds. Had a good idea, but the pass went awry, and the Indians give it back here. 6:16 left in regulation. First turnover on Altamont. That's 3 times in a row, though, they've picked Dietrich's pocket. That time they didn't get a chance to score. Britton across the half line for Dietrich. Dietrich looks tired. 6:07 to go in this one. Timeout Maroons. Here at Altamont, it's Altamont 43, Dietrich 40 on 97.9 XFM.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car.
Now says he's listening in. So, hello, Clyde. Hope things are going well for you. We are doing what we can to accommodate all the folks that are watching live as we video stream the tournament again this year. 43-40 Altamont, 6:07 left in regulation. Dietrich with the basketball. Hartke out top, picks up the dribble, gets it to Cool. Derek Cool puts it on the floor now, gets it away to Britton. Britton way out top. On the wing, the pass caught by Hartke out top to Nieberge and now to Britton. That pass almost got swiped. Back to Nieberge. One dribble and off to Booty. He's looked at a 3. Drives in, hooks it out top. Great pass down low to Hartke. And the layup just crawled over the rim and in. So that gets Dietrich back within 1, 43-42. Earhart driving down the lane. Wipe off the shot that went in. He charged as Dietrich took the charge in the lane.
Earhart's second foul in the ball game. It'll be the team's 5th this half. John Nieberge is wanting to get an explanation from the official, but it'll be Altamont's second turnover here in the quarter.
So the official comes to the scorer's table and says no basket. And the foul. And the turnover on the Indians, so it's still 43-42. Altamont with a 1-point lead. Dietrich with the basketball. 5:20 to go. Britton gets it across the half line. The freshman was 17 tonight. Tries to work on Yarhouse. Gets it away now to Nieberge. Nieberge in the corner, back out to Britton. Britton drives around Yarhouse, inside shot up, and he got another one to go. Britton with 19, and Dieterich's back in front, 44-43. Now Earhart on the other end fell down, got it away to Yarhouse, and he got fouled.
Yeah, Yarhouse made the catch along the sideline after Earhart had to save the possession with holding that foot down while trying to keep from traveling. Flipped it back to him, and the foul was against Bryce Booty, who bumped Yarhouse from behind, his third.
And a whistle. Klimple got the scorer's table, and he'll check in now before they inbound the ball. In for Denver Dukewitz, who was going to inbound the ball. So now somebody needs to inbound the ball, and Noah says, I'll do that. So he gets over there in front of Ryan Beckie and gets it inbounded safely. 44-43 Dietrich with 4:48 to go, and there's a reach-in foul on Hartke trying to knock it away from Yarhouse.
Hartke has his third foul in the ball game. That's the fourth against Dietrich this half.
So Klimple will go right back where he was a moment ago and inbound again.
Pretty much.
Bounce pass into Yarhouse. Yarhouse brings it out top. Look to go down low, instead away to Coleman. Now to Earhart. Deep three, my word. No good. Rebound put up and in, though, by Jared Coleman. He took it away from two Dietrich kids, stuck it up and in, and Altamont's back in front, 45-44. 4:20 to go. Booty across the half line for Dietrich. Gets it away safely to Nieberge. Now to Kuhl. Out top, the catch by Booty. Nope, Britton. Spin move, shot in the lane. Good again.
Boy, he is just feeling it tonight.
Britton with 21. Dietrich's back up one. On the other end, Earhart for Altamont out to Yarhouse. Yarhouse down the lane, goes to the corner. Klimple for three. It's short. Rebound Hartke for Dietrich. Now it's knocked loose. Grabbed by Yarhouse for Altamont. His three short. This rebound saved in by Yarhouse, flying out of bounds. But he saved it into Derek Kuhl for Dietrich. It's like flying Walinda's more what it's like. People just flying everywhere. So Dietrich with the ball and a 1-point lead and 3.5 to go. Hartke with the ball for Dietrich. Got it swatted at, held on. This time Kuhl baseline, and he got fouled by Coleman.
Yeah, he worked his way around Coleman. Coleman got called for the block as he didn't quite have that baseline secured. So it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Derek Kuhl with 3:22 to play. Every free throw is going to be critical coming down the stretch, you would think.
Dietrich in front of Altamont, 46-45. Dukewitz comes back in for Altamont. They sit Coleman down. 3:22 left to go. Both coaches in good shape as far as timeouts. So there's some room to maneuver. Kuhl's foul shot up and good. Kuhl was 7, but it's his first, with 8, pardon me, but that's his first point in the second half.
He leaned a little bit to try to get that free throw to fall, too.
That English, that'll help him.
It helps.
So he has 8, and it leads 2 for Dietrich. Second one right in the heart. 9 for Kuhl. Dietrich by 3, 48-45. Yarhouse across the half line for Altamont. Drives in, now picks up his dribble. Cross court to Klimple. Noah Klimple out front. Gets it away to Dukewitz. Looked at a 3, drives in for a 2, and he got it. Boy, nobody came over to help defensively, and Denver took full advantage of that.
Yeah, nice little shot fake, and he was able to find a drive, and like you said, nobody helped.
So he has 4, and Altamont's back within 1. Inside, baseline jumper, no good for Nieberge, and a foul, and Dietrich on the foul. Yeah, Josh Crumweed is saying Yarhouse went over the back, but man, it's been wild tonight.
Well, I thought he went straight up, and he jumped so well that he just picked it from over the top. And then Booty reached back, and he's the one who got called for the foul. His 4th in the ball game. Dietrich's 5th this half.
So Dietrich with 1-point lead, and Altamont with the ball, and 2:41 to go. And there's a foul at midcourt now, as Nieberge and Kuhl were both there for Dietrich. See who got it.
I believe it's Nieberge, but we'll make sure. Yep, Cole Nieberge has his 3rd. And they had Yarhouse in a bad spot, but Nieberge got up in the air and had to come down on top of Yarhouse. And he immediately said something to him, which looked like, hey, sorry about that.
There's that gravity thing again. Yarhouse out top. Teasley for three. Got it. Man, that looked good all the way. From the minute it left his hand. Well, Teasley's first points of the second half. He has 10, though. Altamont up 2, 50-48, and 2:20 to go. Booty across the half line for Dieterich. Off to Cool. Cool goes down low, lost the handle, and another steal by Altamont. That's 4 turnovers in the quarter for Dieterich. So Altamont with a 2-point lead in the ball. 2 minutes to go. Yarhouse down low, shot up, no good, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair here with 2:01 remaining.
And Britton definitely committed the foul. He knew he had fouls to give. It's just his first. He made sure Yarhouse didn't get a shot up, and immediately went and said, hey, just playing basketball. And Yarhouse knows what it's all about.
Yarhouse with 18. He has 9 each half in this game. 50-48 Altamont. 2:01 to go. Yarhouse can extend the lead here. Foul shot, no good. Altamont's had a 3-point lead once. They'd have a 3-point lead if Aiden Yarhouse can get this foul shot in. Dieterich led by as many as 9. Yarhouse taking his time. Puts it up. Good. So a miss and a make. He has 19. Altamont by 3. 2:01 to go. Timeout. We're back in a moment on 97.9 XFM.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at GecknerBros.net. Evergreen Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is proud to announce their new outpatient therapy. Evergreen now offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies for their patients. If you need therapy, don't worry. Evergreen's outpatient therapy can help you too. Give Evergreen a call today for a tour.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
They're listening in the nation's capital. My old pal Garrett Ziegler checks in. Says, Greg, I'm listening and watching live from Washington, D.C. Go Indians. Good to hear from you, Garrett. He did a great speech earlier this month. I think it was still January at the first Friday luncheon. January's been a long month.
They could have us on at the White House then.
Holy cow. 51. I got a signature of the president, courtesy of Garrett.
This is better than anything that's going on in Washington right now.
Easily. 51-48. Altamont by 3. Dieterich with the ball. Booty lost it, but it's regained by Cool.
Altamont's gone to a zone here. A little bit of a switch. They've been man-to-man the whole game.
Booty thought about a 3. Out top, Britton thought about a 3. Boy, Dieterich, Altamont flashing out on him here in a hurry. And the ball gets away from Britton, and it's loose, and it's stolen by Yarhouse. Goes down low, missed it, and the rebound Klemple for Altamont. Gets it out top. Earhart for 3, and he got it.
Coach John Nieberge was screaming for a timeout. Nobody saw him, and then Klemple somehow got it out top to Earhart, who buried it.
Now John's glad he didn't get the timeout. Altamont by 6. Hartke shot no good for Dieterich. He got fouled on it, and he'll try to get Dieterich a little closer. We're down to 1:14 to go in this one now.
Earhart came down on him with the swing. Nice shot fake and then shot attempt as Colin Hartke earns the trip to the line. And boy, Dieterich would love the opportunity here to score with a clock stop.
54-48 Altamont. Hartke's foul shot, no good. Dukewood's back for Altamont. Coleman down.
A little more ball handling, a little more offensive capability, especially at the free throw line with that substitution.
Hartke's second one, no good. Missed them both, but Cool the rebound for Dieterich. Out to Booty, now to Britton. Down to 1:10 to go on again. Altamont's lead is 6. Britton inside, double team, stolen. Earhart got it away. Boy, a A lot of opportunistic moves by Altamont here. 6 turnovers for Dieterich here in the fourth quarter. Down to 50 seconds to go, and Nieberge fouls Earhart with 52 seconds left. So Altamont was down 9 once upon a time. Now they're up 6.
And Cole Nieberge picks up his 4th foul there. It's a 1-and-1 still, as it's only the team's 8th.
Yarhouse with 19. Corey Gephardt's going to check in for Dieterich.
They had already given that ball to Earhart when the horn blew. That was a mistake at the scorer's table.
And now the officials say, nope, not till the foul shot is shot. Then he can check in. So back he goes to the side, and now Yarhouse gets a chance to shoot. Takes his time. Got it. So that's 20 for Yarhouse. Now Gephardt in, and Booty sits down for Dieterich. 55-48. Altamont by 7. 19-8. Altamont's outscored Dieterich here in the fourth quarter. Second one up and good. Got them both. 21 for Yarhouse, and timeout Dieterich. 51 seconds left. Altamont by 8. It's Altamont 56, Dieterich 48 here on 97.9 XFM.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
With an expanded service department, our new Express Lube, and a huge lineup from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Geckner Brothers continues to build on the service and trust we've earned since 1937. Visit us online at GecknerBros.net. The Effingham area's choice for news, sports, weather, and more. On air and online at 979XFM.com.
.2 seconds left. Final on our game on KJ Country. Teutopolis 40, Effingham 32. So an 8-point game. Lori Thompson's crew rounding into shape. Regionals knocking on the door next week. Dieterich needs to score in a hurry.
Yep, got to find some points quick, however they come. A 3 would be great, but whatever's the best look, you get pretty quickly here.
Britton and Gephardt, remember, Booty's out of the game right now for Dieterich. Gephardt, deep 3 is off the mark. Rebound, Altamont. Grabbed by Caden Earhart, and he got fouled by Gephardt with 40 seconds left.
Gephardt did his job. He came in and fired up a 3, probably a little deeper than he'd like to try, but beggars can't be choosers at this point. But when he missed it, and Earhart grabbed the rebound, Gephardt didn't let any time get off the clock before he fouled him. His first, team's 9th, so Earhart at the line for a 1-and-1.
Caden Earhart has 12 points tonight. Again, Altamont was down 9. Now they're up 8, 56-48. Foul shot right in the heart. Caden Earhart with 13.
All but 2 in the second half.
So Caden and Aiden have 34 between him tonight. They've gone bigger than that. Remember, one night they had 46 between them. That foul shot's good. Earhart with 14. 58-48, a 10-point Altamont lead. Gephardt for 3, too strong. Rebound out of bounds off Dieterich. The Altamont ball with 32 seconds left, and this one's just about over. Denver Dukewitz will inbound in the popcorn down there. And he got it inbound safely. The ball, not the popcorn. They get it away to Earhart. Down in the corner to Klimple. Back out to Dukewitz. Now to Yarhouse. Yarhouse picks up the dribble. Got it away safely, and a foul with 16 seconds to go.
They said we're going to foul someone else besides Earhart or Yarhouse. They've been to the line the last 2 times and made some big free throws. So now Denver Dukewitz will have his chance. But he'll get 2 because it's the team's 10th on the second there from Pete Britton.
Denver Dukewitz with 4. Foul shot up and good. Altamont hasn't done much wrong in this fourth quarter, man. They've played great.
7 of 10 from the field, and now they are going for their 8th free throw attempt.
Dukewitz's foul shot, good.
And they've made 7 of them.
The biggest thing they've done is take the ball away from Dieterich. Maroons haven't had many opportunities to score. Cool, deep 2, no good. Rebound, Altamont. Yarhouse gets one more for the road, and he gets fouled one more time with 8 seconds left. It's going to be the number 1 and the number 2 seeds playing for the championship again this year.
Boy, it didn't look like that for a long time, did it? Dieterich was out in front and playing well.
They were up 40-36 when this fourth quarter started. But 24-8, Altamont's outscored Dieterich in this fourth quarter. At the line, Aiden Yarhouse, foul shot good. Makes it 61-48. People are going to look at that score and say, oh, man, Altamont had all the way. Well, not so, but they didn't let a deficit bother them. Lots of changes for Altamont. Jack Scott's out there, the sophomore. Mason Wynn's out there, the sophomore. Bryce Suko's out there, the sophomore. And Will Schultz, the sophomore. And the foul shot by the grizzled senior, Aiden Yarhouse. Good. Gives him 23. Leads 14. He checks out now. And Tyler Robbins, the sophomore, joins things for Altamont. 8 seconds left. Hartke will get it across the half line for the Maroons. Drives it down the lane. Shot over 2. Rolls off. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Altamont. So it'll stay with the Maroons with half a second left. And then it'll get really noisy. Denny Held says, wait a minute, come over here, young man. They're trying to figure out who was going to be the dance partner there. Lob in. Catch. Shot up by Nieberge. Good at the buzzer. Count it. That's a final, and that is a win for the Altamont Indians. Came back from 9 down to win by 12. Nieberge, just for the record, finishes with 8. Altamont improves to 19-3. Dieterich is 15-7. We plan to talk with both coaches on the postgame show. Again, 9 down. Altamont comes back to win it by 12. 26 points for the Indians in the fourth quarter. Outscored at Dieterich 26-10 in the period. So we have ticket information for Altamont fans, and we'll recap the scoring and the scores and talk with the coaches. Busy postgame show. Back in 90 seconds on 97.9 XFM.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more. Crossroads Bank, your locally owned, locally managed, and locally committed bank, has 2 locations to serve you, on South Banker and on North Keller Drive.
Come see all the redesigned Chevrolet and Toyota models at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, located South Route 45 here in Effingham, or at danheck.com.
Effingham Express Care is there for all your urgent care needs. They're open 7 days a week and no appointment is needed for all injuries and illnesses. Plus, they have on-site x-ray. And they accept all major insurance and offer a self-pay discount. For more information, visit centralillinoisurgentcare.com.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Your home for the 85th Annual NTC Tournament. On air and online at 979xfm.com.
This is the Farm Credit Illinois postgame show. Farm Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
Back at Altamont Community High School, Altamont moves into the championship game with a huge fourth quarter comeback. Altamont outscored Dieterich 26-10 in the fourth quarter. They came from 9 down in this game to win it by 12. Quite a comeback. Altamont with a win improves to 19-3. They'll play the St. Anthony Bulldogs for the conference tournament championship. The St. Anthony Bulldogs are 19-3. So it ought to be some fun tomorrow night at 7:30 for the championship. I see the Zieglers down there. Garrett checked in. Yeah, talking to his mama. Let her know that Garrett Ziegler had checked in. I don't know whether he was at the White House, but I don't know, kicking around there with the staff probably. Anyway, 62-50, Altamont a winner. And they're in the championship game here tomorrow night at 7:30. It was 12-6 Dieterich after the first quarter. They led at 26-22 at halftime. And then a 14-14 standoff in the third quarter left Dieterich in front 40-36. And then a 26-10 run in the fourth quarter. And Altamont wins it by 12, 62-50. Again, they go to 19-3. Dieterich with the loss is 15-7. And so now our bracket is complete as far as who's playing whom. And we have some interesting games in store for you tomorrow. The activity will start at 11:30 as St. Elmo Brownstown plays Windsor's Two Straws in the 7th place game. North Clay will play South Central in the geographical game at 1 o'clock for the consolation championship. It'll be Neoga and Dieterich at 2:30 for third place. And then the championship game at 7:30 as St. Anthony plays Altamont. So, in case you're noticing, people who seeded the tournament did a pretty good job this year. Here's a look at the scoring in the tournament. In this game, pardon me. For Dieterich, Bryce Booty had 2 points. Pete Britton had 21. Have I mentioned he's a freshman? Cole Nieberge with 8. Colin Hartke with 10. Derek Kuhl with 9. Corey Gephardt played. Jack Westendorf played a little bit. And Andrew Leidy played. 12, 14, 14, and 10 for Dietrich's 50 points. They are now 15-7. Play for third place tomorrow at 2:30. For Altamont, Aiden Yarhouse, huge night, had 23, 14 in the second half. Caden Earhart had 14. He had 12 in the second half. Noah Teasley had 10. Jared Coleman 4. Denver Duke with 6. Noah Klimple had 3. Derek Booty played but didn't score. Jared Ruffner had 2. And then Tyler Robbins and Jack Scott and Bryce Succo and Mason Wynn and Will Schultz all got in at the end. And Altamont's quarters, wow, 6, 16, 14, and 26 for their 62 points. Altamont a winner. They beat Dieterich 62-50. Going to visit with John Nieberge and with Josh Crumweedy and Matt Stats and all of that here on the post-game show. Again, first broadcast 11:30 tomorrow morning, and then at 1 o'clock and 2:30, and then a break until the championship game at 7:30. Matt Robinson looks like he has some numbers ready to share.
Let's go through the team numbers first for the Altamont Indians. They finished 20 of 42 from the field at 47%, and they were 15 of 17 at the free throw line, 88%. That wins you a lot of ball games.
Yeah, it
there.
does.
They were also 6 of 20 from three-point range at 30%. Dieterich did out-rebound Altamont 24-20, but that was a much bigger margin in the first half as Altamont kind of played even with them basically on the glass in the second half. And Dieterich had 18 turnovers. 6 of them came in that fourth quarter. Altamont had 12 turnovers throughout the ball game in this one. Dieterich was 19 of 44 from the field at 43%, 10 of 15 at the line for 67%, and 4 of 10 from three-point range as they shot it at 40%. Individually, Aiden Yarhouse, 6 of 13 from the field, 9 of 11 at the line, 6 rebounds to go along with 23 points. Caden Earhart was 4 of 9 from the field, 4 of 4 at the free throw line, a rebound and 14 points, but he was 3 for 4 from the field in that crucial fourth quarter. Noah Teasley, 4 of 7 from the field with 4 rebounds and 10 points. Jared Coleman, 2 for 2, had 5 rebounds and 4 points. Denver Dukewitz, 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line, 3 rebounds and 6 points. Noah Klimple was 1 for 3 with 3 points. Derek Booty 0 for 1 from the floor. And Jared Ruffner 1 for 1 with a rebound and 2 points. For the Dieterich Moving Maroons, Pete Britton, 8 of 12 from the field, 6 of 6 in the second half. He was 0 for 1 at the free throw line, a couple of rebounds and 21 points. Colin Hartke, 3 of 8 from the field, 4 of 8 at the line, a couple of rebounds and 10 points. Cole Nieberge, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line, but 8 rebounds to go with 8 points. Derek Kuhl, 2 of 10 from the field, 4 of 4 at the line, finished with 9 rebounds and 9 points. Bryce Booty was 1 for 5 from the field, a couple of rebounds and 2 points. And Corey Geffart tried a couple of threes in the fourth quarter. They didn't go. And Andrew Leidy grabbed a rebound for the Dieterich Moving Maroons, who fall to Altamont 62-50 in this semifinal matchup here at the 85th Annual NTC Tournament.
Thank you, Matt. Gene Britton says, watching my grandson from Fairview, North Carolina. Let's go, Pete Britton and the Maroons. Across the aisle. Clayton Wolf getting ready for his senior season over there at Greenville University. Quite a ball player. Baseball, particularly. He says, it's me, Wolfie, watching from Greenville, Illinois. Go Indians. Good to hear from you, Clayton. Hope you have a great year, man. So we've heard from all kinds of people. And it's not done. One more day and night of activity here at the National Trail Tournament. Here's Altamont ticket information. Always like to wait and let people get out to their cars so they can get this. There is no limit to the number of tickets that can be purchased by each individual. Tickets will be sold in the high school art room tonight. So if you're still around, sneak into the art room, buy your tickets. Enter through the south door, they tell me. And then additional tickets will be sold tomorrow morning from 10 to 11 in the Altamont High School office. So if you're around, buy them in the art room right now. Enter through the south door. Then additional tickets sold Saturday morning from 10 to 11 in the high school office. So there you go. No limit to the number of tickets can be purchased by each individual. All seat holders must have a ticket. Only baby in arms not taking up a seat will not require a ticket. Dieterich will sell their allotment of tickets Saturday only. So you can keep that in mind as well. So St. Anthony had sales today. If they had any left, they were going to sell those between 10:30 and 12:30. So there's all of that. And John Nieberge visits with us on the postgame show. And I know you're going to tell me you never had a doubt.
Yeah, right. No, I had plenty of doubts. I'm not that guy. I'm a pessimist by nature. So even before the game, I knew they were a good team, but that was a heck of a high school basketball game. 2 good teams.
Wow, wonderful comeback in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we bared down a little bit. We got active. Our hands got active. Our feet got active. We just got active. We got more deflections on the ball. We didn't necessarily get out and deny like we have in the past. We tried to make them shooters, and it's kind of not us. We like to get out in the passing lane and deny and get deflections, and the boys finally said, let's go back to what we do normally. So, that was on them. The boys, I didn't necessarily give them that directive. They just kind of said, let's get after it. Let's bear down. Let's do what we do in practice. And, got deflections, got runouts, got easy layups, and finally hit shots.
Yeah, Dieterich being on our end, we had a look, and time and again, your guys got a hand on a pass, doubled them well. They never looked comfortable. And, boy, your kids did such a good job of turning it into points on the other end.
Yeah, that's when we're the best. Our guards, when we can get out and run. I thought, pressure-wise, maybe we should have done it all game. That's overcoaching maybe a little bit. Just let the boys be boys, but let them do it. We know how. But we can't do that maybe tomorrow night. It's not gonna. Not that Dieterich's not a bad team, or they're a good team, but Sandy's just another level, and we can't allow. We got to have that sense of urgency a lot earlier to start the game.
Caden and Aiden, they're fun to watch, those two. They can get you a lot of points in a hurry.
Yeah, there's Caden. I think Aiden put us on his back again tonight. It was the same recipe as at Dieterich, and we were down 4 or 5, at half, and then Aiden kind of took over. He's a senior. He's our second leading rebounder, so he does about everything. Britton killed us. For a freshman, that's not going to be fun for 4 years, but we decided let's put Aiden on him. So, he started guarding Britton there at the late when Klimple wasn't in there. So, he did everything we need. Caden didn't have his normal shooting night as normal, but at the end, he hit some big shots, got to the basket. And when he gets to the basket, he's actually better than what people think. He's not as athletic as Aiden, but he can finish around the rim. He just likes to settle for that volleyball jumper sometimes and, drives us coach nuts. But he can make it. He made a couple tonight. But so we take the good with the bad with Caden. And, the fourth quarter he played a lot better than the other 3. So, he bared down too.
And the unknown factor there in that three-point game is Noah Teasley, because he can take it out and light it up.
Yeah, he had a big three. I think we were down 1, and he knocked down a 3. You know, he likes to shoot, too. We don't tell the boys not to shoot. If you're open, we shoot it. We shoot with confidence. Noah can knock it down. Denver had a nice drive to the basket. So, you know, those two guys, when they're in our post, we can really stretch you out. Noah and Denver can knock down that 3. I think Denver had a nice little pump fake and drive at the end of the game. I kind of urge him to be more aggressive offensively. He kind of takes the back seat, but he can score. He could, on other teams, he'd be scoring 10, 12, 14 points, but that's just Denver. He's all about the win. He's going to do what it takes to win.
You bet. Got you 6 tonight, and you can see Noah Klemple coming along.
Yeah.
That he's going to probably be one of the next big scorers for the Indians.
Yeah, he's for real coming in his own. He had huge 5 points. I think 5 in a row. He had a layup and then hit a 3 in the corner. And kind of got us. We were down 10 at that point, and kind of got us back in the game and got the crowd going. So he sparks us. He's a sophomore. He's learning. He's still getting better. And you know, I got his uncle over there on the bench. You know, Trenton Cool, trying to get after him some more. So and he's a good one to learn from. He had a great career. So Noah's got some bloodlines to be a really good basketball player.
And then you got so many other guys. Jared Coleman gives you such space in there. He can certainly take up a lot of room.
Yeah, he had a great offensive rebound late in the game and put back. You know, that we inserted him in. He knows his role. He's not, you know, he had a 15-point game, but he knows he's not the scorer. He's going to rebound. He's going to screen. He's going to defend. And you got to have those kids. You know, Jared Coleman knows his role. We get him good hard 4 minutes. We get him out. We get him back in. He's always getting he's not the most athletic kid, but he's always getting a tip on a deflection on a rebound, and that's all we ask for. We tell kids, go get the ball, go get the rebound, go get it. Don't let it come to you. And you know, that's Jared's role. He knows it. So. And
you got Derek Booty. It was interesting when I had a Booty for each team there, because they both at the same position. Yeah. So Derek Booty did a good job for you. Jared Ruffner always gives you good minutes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, our 3 subs right now are playing at a premium. Derek's giving us great minutes. There's not a reason for me to take him out other than besides put a starter back in. You know, it's not his fault. It's not anything he's doing. It's just I got to put. Denver's the seniors, and sometimes the seniors they want that. They want back in the ball game.
Sure.
But you know, he's not doing anything. Jared Ruffner plays all out for the 2 minutes he gets every time. You know, he's probably averaging 3.5 rebounds in his 6 to 7 minutes a game. That's pretty impressive for a per minute standpoint. So, you know, we got something to look forward to next year with those 2 kids and Klemple coming off the bench. So, you know, the cupboard's not dry here either. But we got a big game tomorrow night. We get ready for it.
Well, you think there'll be somebody here?
Yeah, I hope so. Me and Coach Kremmer were talking before the game. We're like, do you want to play him? Do you want to play him? Whoever winner's got to play him. You know, they're good. They're really good. Yeah. You know, they're a next-level team. We've seen Goreville. We've seen Woodlawn. We've seen Central A&M, and they're right up there with them. You know, are they 20 points better? I hope not. We got a shooter's chance. I mean, that's pun intended. We got a shooter's chance. I mean, we got it. If we shoot well and defend and rebound and not give up too many second-chance opportunities, because Dustin's going to get his. He's a good ball player, and they got good players around them. But we got a shooter's chance. If we knock down some shots, but they're, you know, and then Cody does a good job defensively, so he knows that too. He knows what we try to do.
Man, oh man,
it'd be a battle.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be rocking. I love this gym.
It is fun, isn't it?
It is. It got loud.
It did.
It got loud. I loved it.
You bet. John, always a pleasure.
All right,
thanks for the visit. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Take care. Altamont coach John Nieberge. Appreciate him joining us here on the postgame show. Final score again was Altamont 62, Dieterich 50, and Josh is talking with another member of the media. Let me give you that Altamont ticket information again. They're selling right now, selling in the high school art room, and enter through the South Doors, gang. Additional tickets will be sold Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. in the high school office. So be sure to keep that in mind, and no limit on tickets. So that'll let you know about that. Again, St. Anthony sold today, but if they had any left, they're going to sell those between 10:30 and 12:30 tomorrow. So be sure to keep that in mind. Dieterich coach Josh Crumwitty visits with us now on a busy post-game show. Holy cow, man, what a game.
Came up a little short. We played, you could probably make the argument, and I don't know what John talked about, but our kids played really good basketball tonight, and we were a little bit closer. And you could make the argument that against them, and obviously they're one of the best teams in the state, that we were the better team for a majority of that game. Mm-hmm. They turned it on. Their kids stepped up. They made big play after big play, and, you're always going to wonder what you could have done different. And this is twice now they've beaten us where we've actually had the lead for, multiple minutes of the game. So we just got to go back and, hopefully we get another shot at them, and obviously, like they always say, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. And right now, you just got to hope that our kids, after, which I told them in the locker room, it's not a fault for effort at all. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. We've had games this year. We've played 22 games now. We've had a handful of games this year where we don't come out and we don't give it our all and we're not prepared or focused. But tonight we were. And we just didn't finish, but we were ready to play tonight. From the opening tip, our boys were excited, and we just need that every night, and I know I don't want to be too cliche up here, but our kids need to know that moving forward because they know now that they can play with or beat, a lot of good teams in our area and beyond.
15 wins is a testament to that and the closeness of this game also. I wanted to talk about your freshman because I kind of call him Pete Britton, the freshman, because I don't believe it half the time. What a night he had.
I told Zach, with the newspaper that I don't want to sit here and say we don't expect that out of him. I don't know that I expected 21 points and the kind of demeanor that he had on the floor all night, too, like the confidence that he had as a freshman. I know other teams have a bunch of young players. We're not the only ones. But, what he was able to do tonight on both ends, obviously he scored the points, but he did a lot of other little things. You think about how often he had to handle the ball against the Altamont pressure that they're so famous for. I mean, he's going to be tired right now, and hopefully he gets some rest and comes back and can play, similar to how he played tonight. But we expect him to play well, no question. And we know within the Dieterich basketball family that he's capable of having games like that. But for him to show it on the stage like that tonight, I think really prove what kind of player he is and how much he can actually get better.
Man, but you got a lot of great players. Bryce Booty only scored 2 points, but he was a key to you being in this ball game throughout because he is too strong a word to say he's the engineer or the captain out on the floor?
Well, and no, I don't think it's too strong. Our guys are obviously, we're really excited to have him back. I don't know how many games he's been back now, but for weeks. And he played, against Altamont the last game, but it was right when he came back and he wasn't quite ready. But we expect big things out of him. He had a tremendous summer with us. He's obviously somebody that looks, like he belongs out there on the floor, even as a sophomore. When you have somebody like Pete Britton as a freshman, sometimes it's easy to forget. The other guy's a sophomore, too. So we expect big things out of those guys. And the weight that's on their shoulders to, guard the other team's best player. Bryce Booty guarded, Aiden Yarhouse for the majority of the night, 95% of the night. And for him to have that task, the 2 points isn't such a shock because of how much energy he's having to exert on the defensive end and everything else. But we're excited to have him back, and we know that with him in the lineup, nothing against our other guys. We have some great bench players, but he gives us a little bit of a boost like you saw tonight, even though only scoring 2 points. He does it in other ways.
I saw a timeout you called. He was over there. Man, he looked pooped because people probably just don't grasp unless they played the amount of energy that is expended in a basketball game. The running up and down the floor and the cuts and on the banging and all that stuff. It takes a toll.
And we don't sub a whole lot. I know John does, quite a bit more than us, and it is a luxury to have. And maybe it's just my philosophy, but we don't sub a whole lot, and we haven't in the last couple of years. And maybe we need to look at maybe doing that in the future. Like I said, we have capable guys on our bench that can get it done. But, yeah, in a couple timeouts, we had some winded players. And, when you're not deep like that as a coach, you almost have to look for calling timeouts, not necessarily to stop other teams' runs, but just to give your guys a breath. And that's something that I need to get better at because there's times where obviously the kids are going to tell you they're fine, but obviously, in a game like that when it's so up and down and it's so much pressure every possession and, I hope at the end of the day that our guys take something positive from that. And it's hard because, Dieterich expects to be in the championship game every year, and that starts with me, and I believe the same thing. But we got to play like that. And what I mean by like that is for the 24 minutes we were world beaters. We played really well. We got to put the full game together, and that's what we talked to the kids before the game. Last time we played them, we played probably 18 really good minutes. So one of these days we're going to play a full game, and we're going to handle pressure at the end and seal off a victory. One of these days, and we hope it's in the near future.
Quick turnaround now to tomorrow afternoon, playing a good Neoga club.
And they're playing a lot better right now, and Andrew's done a really good job. Obviously, I was sitting here courtside last night when they did what they did to St. Anthony. I know the score, doesn't necessarily indicate, how close that game was, but St. Anthony's just a really good ball club, and they took it from them at the end. But their kids execute the game plan. I know that was, part of the topic last night up here talking to you, and there was no question about that. And they're playing a lot better. I don't know how many wins they have, 15 at least.
Mm-hmm.
So we're pretty much in the same boat, and we beat them earlier in the year at our place. It'll probably be more difficult tomorrow, not just because they're playing better, but we're on a neutral floor. So both teams, Neoga and Dieterich, have to find a way to, even though they didn't get to the championship, try their hardest at trying to get that third place trophy, even though they not necessarily want to be there. But once that ball goes up tomorrow, we got to be focused on what we can control right then in that moment.
Should be a lot of fun. Josh, always a pleasure. Thank you. You bet. Dieterich coach Josh Crumlady. Appreciate him coming for the post-game visit here. Again, the final score in this one, Altamont with a big comeback defeats Dieterich 62-50, so it'll be number 1 and number 2 for the tournament championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Caleb, what scores do you have?
All right, thank you very much, Greg. There at Mount Zion, it was Mount Zion over Effingham 50-44. At the Little Illini Conference Tournament in the Consolation Championship, Newton gets the win over Lawrenceville 53-51. In the third place game, that goes to Marshall as they beat Robinson 69-57. And in the championship match there at the Little Illini Conference Tournament, congratulations to KZ Westfield as they beat Aldney 48-39. And then at the Lincoln Prairie Conference Tournament, it was Tri-County over Cerro Gordo Beament 69-43. And then in girls basketball action, it was T-Topless getting the big win over Effingham 47-32. And that's your scores.
Thank you very much, Caleb. Good job tonight. Appreciate the help. So now we're set for tomorrow. It'll all start at 11:30 in the 7th place game as St. Elmo Brownstown takes on Windsor Stew Straws. 1 o'clock Consolation Championship North Clay meets South Central. At 2:30, the 3rd place game between Neoga and Dieterich. And then the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30, St. Anthony and Altamont. Not that hasn't happened before here. Right, Matt?
No, they've matched up throughout the years, and it should be another fun matchup here tomorrow night, but I'm looking forward to a full day full of basketball. It's the highlight of the sporting weekend around the nation. There's nothing else that's going on that has anything close to this here at the NTC.
Pretty cool, NTC, and then the Super Bowl the next day. Pretty good sports weekend.
Yeah.
And we're a week or so away from NASCAR. Holy moly.
Yeah. 9th is the first NASCAR event down there.
So that's a week from Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready for that. Plus it's Groundhog Day Sunday rather. So here are the 2 scores from tonight. Windsor Stew Straws and South Central tangled. South Central got the win, 37-27. And then in the championship bracket semifinal game, Altamont came from 9 down to win by 12, beat Dieterich 62-50. So again, real quick tomorrow, 11:30 St. Elmo Brownstown and Windsor Stew Straws, 1 o'clock North Clay and South Central, 2:30 Neoga and Dieterich. Championship tomorrow night at 7:30, St. Anthony and Altamont. This joint will be jumping. John really liked it. John Nieberg, he said, his place got loud tonight. He said, I like that. So it was rolling. And again, good win, come from behind win for the Altamont Indians. So Altamont and St. Anthony for the championship of the tournament tomorrow night. And we'll have all 4 for you on 97.9 XFM and 97.9XFM.com. So thanks to Caleb Moody. Thanks to Wayne and Austin, Moran and Son. And they did a great job again on the video streaming. And thanks to Dustin White and Millie Lang and Gail Warner for taking care of the Lady Hearts and Lady Shoes tonight on KJ Country. And thanks, as always, to Matt Robinson.
It's always a pleasure. Looking forward to tomorrow's games. It should be some fun here at the 85th Annual NTC Tournament.
Without a doubt. Thanks for listening.